Welcome to SV Union High School and Junior College Pune. Subject Information Technology, Standard 12 Science. Video created and presented by Mr. Nitin Vadgure. Today we are going to start part 5 of chapter 5, server side scripting, PHP, Standard 12 Science. In our last part, we have discussed about PHP data types. Variables can store data of different types, and PHP supports the 6 data types, that is string, integer, float, boolean, array and null data types. One can check the data types of variable using var_dump method in PHP. Also, we have discussed about comments in PHP. There are 2 types of comments in PHP, just like in JavaScript. First is a single line comment and second is a multi-line comment. Also, the PHP operators are similar to the JavaScript operators. So, you can use the JavaScript operator in PHP. It is similar. Now let's start our next topic, control structures in PHP. First is if statement in PHP. If statement allows programmer to make decision based on one or more conditions and execute a piece of code conditionally. Here is the syntax of if statement in PHP. If condition enclosed in parenthesis and block of statement. Block of statement enclosed in curly braces. In condition, we can use the relational operator or conditional operators on the variables and values. Second control structure is if-else statement in PHP. If-else statement allows programmer to make decision based on either this or that conditions. Let's see the syntax of if-else statement in PHP. The syntax contain if, then condition. In next line, mention the statement of block. In next line, else. In next line, mention the statement of block. If the condition is true, it will execute the statement of block before else, and if the condition is false, it will execute statement of block after else. In condition, you can use relational or comparison operators on variables or values. So, if-else statement allows programmer to make decision based on either this or that conditions. Let's see one example of if-else statement in PHP, program 5.6. Open PHP by using less than question mark PHP. In next line, declare one variable marks by using $sign having the value 80. In next line, write if parenthesis $marks is greater than equal to 60 close parenthesis. In first statement of block, write echo space in double quote, write you passed with first class double quote complete semicolon. Close this statement of block by using curly braces. In next line, write else. In statement of block, write in curly braces echo space in double quote, write you can do better, double quote complete, semicolon. And in next line, close PHP by using question mark greater than sign. Save the program and execute on the browser. You will get this output. The output shows you passed with first class. In this program, the true part is executed because marks 80 is greater than 60. So in output it will show you passed with first class. Let's see loop structure in PHP. Loops are used to execute the same block of code repeatedly as long as a certain condition is satisfied. For example, for loop in PHP. Let's see the syntax of for loop in PHP. The syntax contain for keyword, open parenthesis with three parts separated by semicolon. First part is initialization, second is condition, and third is incrementation or decrementation. In next line, mention statement of block by using curly braces. Let's see one example of for loop. Open PHP by using less than question mark PHP. In next line, mention for loop for parenthesis having three parts, $i equal to 1 semicolon, $i less than equal to 5 semicolon, and $i plus plus close parenthesis. Here plus plus operator is used, means every time it will add 1 in I. Open the curly braces. In next line write echo space, in double quote write the number is double quote complete dot. Here dot operator is used to join the two parts. Write $i dot, in double quote write br tag to display the output in next line, semicolon. In next line close curly braces and close PHP by using question mark greater than sign. Save the program and execute on the browser. It will show this output. The output shows 5 lines. The number is 1, the number is 2, the number is 3, the number is 4, the number is 5. So here the loop is executed 5 times unless the value of I is less than equal to 5. When the value of I is 6, the cursor goes out of the for loop. So the output shows 5 values 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is an example of display of first 5 numbers by using the PHP. Use of for each loop. For each loop works only on arrays and is used to loop through each key or value pair in an array. If you want to use the for each loop, the syntax is for each parenthesis $arrays as $value. In next line parenthesis is closed and mention the code to be executed in curly braces. So for each loop works only on arrays. Here is one example of for each loop which works on array. Here this array subjects having 3 elements, English, Hindi and Marathi. Use for each loop on array subjects. Save the program, execute on the browser. It will show the output. The output shows 3 elements of array, English, Hindi and Marathi. In the above example, we have used for each loop, where for every loop iteration the value of the current array element is assigned to $value and the array pointer is moved by 1 until it reaches the last array element. Use of dot in PHP. The dot operator is used for concatenation purpose. So if you want to join two parts in PHP, you can use dot operator. In our next part, we will discuss about PHP string functions. There are many predefined functions for string manipulation. These functions we will discuss in our next part. Thank you.